Oh. Ooh. I gotta pull myself together long enough to go pick up Olivia. For whatever reason, Leia has not been sleeping, not going to bed. So she wakes up after we've put her to bed and then doesn't go back to sleep. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. It is 2:15. I'm gonna need some coffee. Olivia's iPad. Please don't tell her. So I thought that we were all over being jet lagged. However, we made a very crucial mistake. On Monday, Lucas stayed home from work so we could all be together because it had been a long time since that happened. The kids went down for their nap later than normal, and then when they woke up, it was 4:30 or almost 5 o'clock, and then we went to Atlantis. It was almost 8 o'clock when we left there, so then when we came home, had dinner, put them to bed, it was probably closer to 10. They both wake up at 6 or 6:30. Leia has still been getting up that early, but not going to bed on time. I realize that if you're not a parent, this is really uninteresting. If you are a parent, you're thinking, I know what you're talking about. I'm just sharing with you my intense need for coffee, where that stems from right now. Kaj se skriva na dnu? Ponoči je močno deževalo. Ko so otroci zjutraj vstali, so našli sredi dvorišča veliko, globoko lužo. Matiček, ki je na dvorišče prišel z mamo, jo je prvi zagledal in se je razveselil. Glejte, kakšen velikanska luža. Res me zanima, kaj se skriva na dnu. To ni luža, je rekla Maja, to je žaba mlaka. Na dnu te mlake živi žabi kralj. Na glavi ima biserno krono in ta krona ima čudežno moč. Kdor jo bo prvi zagledal, bo najsrečnejši človek na svetu. Saj ni res, je zaklicala Barbara. To ni žabja mlaka, to je globoko jezero. Globoko jezero. Na dnu jezera ima povodni mož svoj stekleni grad in v tem gradu ima skrite najlepše zaklade sveta. Najbolj pridnega od nas bo povabil s seboj in lahko si bo izbral, kar bo želel. Kako sta otročki svojimi pravljicami o žabem kralju in povodnem možu? Je zaklical Marko. To ni ne jezero, ne žabja mlaka, to je veliko brezmejno morje in sredi morja je potopljena podmornica. Kdor jo bo našel in dvignil iz morskih globin, tisti bo gospodar vsega sveta. Sonce, ki je pokukalo izza oblakov, je slišalo prepir. Lej, kdo ima prav in kaj se prav zares skriva na dnu, se je spraševalo. Poslalo je svoje tople žarke na zemljo in jim ukazalo: posušite vso vodo, da bom videlo, kaj se skriva na dnu. Žarki so posušili vodo in kmalu se je prikazalo blatno dno. In kaj je tičalo na sredi blata? Niti žabi, kralj, niti povodni mož, niti podmornica. Sredi blata je ležal srebrn kovanec. Srebrn, ampak gleda zlaten. A ne da? A ni to zlata? I mean, that looks like gold, and I think it's saying that it's silver. Ta je pa moj, je veselo zaklical Matiček. Včeraj mi je padel iz strganega žepa. Pobral ga je in obrisal ob hlače. Potem so vsi skupaj z Matičkovo mamo odšli v trgovino. Tam je Matiček za svoj kovanec kupil 4 balončke, za vsakega po enega. Za Majo, za Barbaro, za Marka in zase. Ko so jih napihnili, so rekli, kakšna sreča, da je bila tista luža res samo luža. Če bi bila žabja mlaka ali jezero ali morje, je sonca ne bi moglo posušiti in Matiček ne bi našel svojega kovanca in mi ne bi imeli vsak svojega balona. Okay, that's the end of story time. Let me give you the rough translation from English. These kids see a puddle and they just want to find out what's inside this puddle. And one kid says, well, it's žabja mlaka. And I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I'm pretty sure it's like a little frog kingdom. And then somebody else says, no, there's this globoko jezero, which is this fish king dude here on a pile of gold. And the other kid says, no, it's this place where there's a submarine, right? And then they say, well, we'll just wait for it to dry out. And so when it dries out, there's just this little coin here. And then Matiček says, oh, that's mine. It fell out of my pocket, you know. And so he picks it up and he goes and buys them each a balloon. And then they say, well, thank goodness it wasn't any of those things. Otherwise, we wouldn't have our balloons. Okay, that's the rough English translation. One of the reasons I wanted to do story time today was because yesterday when I was reading the letter out loud from Sweet Tooth, I realized how much my reading Slovene out loud has improved. And I think that's partially due to all of you. So thank you for helping me on my journey to becoming more fluent in this very challenging language. I appreciate it. That's my story time for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you found it entertaining. It's my contribution to my Slovenian vlogs. One thing I'd just like to address is that people make so many comments about how my voice changes when I'm speaking in Slovene versus when I'm speaking English. In case you don't know, this is a widespread phenomenon that happens to almost everybody speaking a foreign language. Your brain is so focused and preoccupied with trying to say these unfamiliar words in an unfamiliar way that you lose your natural rhythm of speaking. And you're learning this whole new way of speaking. Your brain is not used to it, so your voice changes slightly. It's like really, really common. It happens with a lot of people. At this stage in learning this language, my fluency level is not such that I can joke, that I can ramble on and then make pauses for emphasis. I'm not there yet. If you think about the way a 3-year-old speaks, that's kind of the level I'm at, as difficult as that is to admit to myself. But I have improved. Never before in my life have I faced any kind of challenge like learning this language. It's been the most difficult, the most degrading, the most challenging, the most frustrating thing I've ever done in my life, without a doubt. And I meet new levels of frustration with every step I make. As I improve, it's frustrating to not improve faster. It's frustrating that after 3 days of not speaking, or after freaking 5 days in America, I come back and feel like I can't understand anything. It's impossibly frustrating. It's also frustrating for me because languages tend to come easily for me, and this is the first language that has not. I think one of the things that makes this so difficult is that it's really, really hard for us to admit to ourselves where our own faults are, and where we fail, and where we are insufficient, and where we struggle. Like, it's very, very hard to admit that to yourself. And it's even more hard to do it in a field where you normally feel very sufficient. A big part of this frustration stems from the fact that I've been here what I think is such a long time, and I'm still feel like I'm struggling. I've been here 6 years now, and in September it will be 7. And I feel like at 7 years, I should be more than fluent. If you'd asked me when I first came here, I would have said 7 years, yes, I will be fluent. It is so hard for me to admit that. To you, to myself, to anyone. It's really difficult. And like, I don't care that people have been here for 10 years, 20 years, and they still can't speak the language. Like, they're not me. You know, they have their own challenges, whatever. But it's like what I expect of myself. When I moved here, for the first 2 years, I could not wrap my head around the most basic concepts of this language. It wasn't until like the end of the 2nd year and the beginning of the 3rd year that I started to actually familiarize myself with sounds and words and such. Before that, I was hopeless. It felt so impossible. It was so challenging. So I feel like I really started learning the 3rd year, which means I've actually been learning for like 4 years, which is still humiliating. However, on the upside, I feel like most of you know that your language is really difficult. And those of you who are watching, who are also trying to learn this language and struggling, don't, like, I always tell people in the comments, keep going. It's so hard. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you for listening to my story time. I'm gonna go before I lose my brains. Shibam. Hvala! Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being a part of my story time and my journey to speaking this language. I appreciate all of the help. I appreciate the supportive comments. People have been really kind and caring and compassionate, and I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. If you like this video, please like it. If you liked me, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for Q&A. If you have a question, leave it in the comments below. See you!